Good day, sisters and brothers of Local 2627. Today is Monday, August 16th, and this is Robert Ajayi, the President, speaking. Let me remind you that you are the most powerful group in the city of New York because you program, network, repair, install, operate the computers for the city of New York. I know that, you know that, and we need to make our mark so that the city doesn't forget that. Now, at this time, I guess everybody's aware of the August 13th, which is actually Friday the 13th, chief article about the job opportunities, the city computer jobs in various agencies. There are 70 positions available, and they're only asking for resumes and experience. Now, these will be provisional jobs, of course, because there aren't any lists and there aren't any tests. The salary range is from $34,588 to $95,000. It would be a good idea if you think you have the skill set that's required that you apply for these jobs. Remember that if you are here and you're provisional, if you're permanent, these will be provisional jobs that you're going into. Now, one good thing would be that you have that underlying permanent title so that if you do get one of these positions, if anything doesn't go right, you can always fall back on your underlying permanent title. I will put a copy of the link on this web page later on after I finish this video so that everybody has a chance that didn't read the chief to get a chance to look at it. Salaries and longevity. If you retire during contract negotiations, or if you, let's say if you retired and the contract has expired while you were retired, then you need to contact NICERS and to make sure that they have recalculated your pension. This is very important. If there's any retroactivity that's coming to you, it's supposed to be something that's done automatically. You need to contact your agency if you know a contract has been settled and you have retroactivity coming, and to make sure that you get paid. As I mentioned before, longevity will not be pensionable until you have at least a year receiving the longevity. Now, this morning, I'm moving on. This morning, myself and Mike Lanny had a meeting with Enterprise Training. You know, Enterprise Training is the online training company that we've been trying to have people look at because the benefits and the costs are very low, and we really want people to get involved because one of the problems that we're having in this city right now is the privatization. Contractors. On our left and our right, we have contractors. Our jobs are being sent to consultants. Now, the problem is when we talk to the city about it, the city says, well, our members don't have the skill set involved that they need to do these jobs. Well, like I said before, we need to get the same skill set that the consultants on our left and our right side have, the exact same skill set. Then the city can't use that excuse against us. One of the places that we found that these skill sets can be attained is through Enterprise Training. And it's online, and you can also have it in a virtual environment where you actually are talking to instructors and classmates. Anyway, next Monday, Mike Lanny will give you a short presentation of what Enterprise Training has to offer, a little bit more detail. And I plan to have Enterprise Training give us a presentation at our September 21st general membership meeting. Very important, because as you know, we are suing for the exams because DCAS didn't give us the exams. And when these exams become available, we want everyone to have the tools that they need to pass the exams and then to be called from the list when the lists are created. We have no good and welfare this week, fortunately, which means that everybody seems to be well, and which is a good thing. And I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Fred Bibbs, who has been a steady supporter of the Haitian Relief Fund, who has been sending in a check periodically. and I passed the check on to DC 37 to the Haitian Relief Fund, sorry. And I want to thank him very much again on behalf of Local 2627, DC 37, and Haiti. And until we speak next week, and remember, please tune in next week so you can see what Mike is going to tell you about the enterprise training. And I will see you next week. In solidarity, Robert Ajayi.